for tonight. We ain't gonna do no Hitman. We've been doing a lot of Hitman recently. We playing the council. It's supposed to be about somebody's that gets something and then he goes somewhere. We about to see. Read letters from or addressed to the other guests to learn more about the motivations and personality. It's a decision game though. Well, decision based. Damn,
Stop!
that's loud.
You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back.
What I took?
Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert,
Excuse me, I just woke
you
up, y'all.
can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. Alright? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into.
I'm liking the voice acting.
Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
I don't even know where it's hidden. You hitting me for no reason right now.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Yo, I'll be on it crazy.
Just a few more minutes
I
and the
literally just
concoction
woke
will
up
be
in the
ready.
stream.
With this,
One
your
more?
bodies will dissolve in less than 4
Oh,
hours.
that's not me.
You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
This tongue
You know,
strong. Ask my girl.
I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert!
Von Borchert!
Von Borchert!
Get
Listen.
your ass over here.
Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time.
I couldn't choose the law to use there.
Al-Azif.
Oh, here we go. Act 1. Act trusted. Oh, act or trust her. I'm gonna trust her. I'm gonna
Please,
trust her.
be my guest, Mother.
I'm gonna trust her. Now I act. Grab the knife. Grab the knife. Why you ain't shoot?
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back.
I would've got stabbed if I
Pity he's
acted.
just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No. Even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this
I heard
on
a
my own.
footstep.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
Von Borchert looked like George Washington. Wow, he was copying George's style, yo. quick loading screen right there. No, even the 90s was lit in the 1700s. The Big Bad Wolf Studio.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Bob Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in
Take a
Paris
hit of
with
mine,
no
Halo.
explanation, and off you go to infiltrate
Before we
one of the
get too far,
world-renowned
Ed.
receptions of this Lord Mortimer. And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island. The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
What one may be able to imagine. It was not the host himself who invited me.
Ain't that the guy we just knocked out?
We find ourselves both invited by Sir Hall.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Pretty sure the same thing.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Exactly.
Consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island.
Not
And
me.
only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Absolutely.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You won't soon forget.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Hey, I look fire no matter what. Oh, we got migraines.
Are you alright?
I ain't even been Tylenol or nothing. Oh, what's happening?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
Who did this to you?
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, sir. Damn it.
Said I got no plastic down.
You can run if you want to, Sarah, but you will pay.
Did I see like the future or something?
Phew.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I gotta get friendly with her. If I can make friends with her, she knows what the thing my mother looking for at the end of the day is.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly. Am I going crazy or what?
This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake?
I absolutely need to find your mother.
You know you gotta look around, see if there's anything to loot up. It's crazy. Why you stopped there, baby girl?
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Smoking pot. The diplomat shines in society, a talented speaker. He avoids false paths and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field. I might do a diplomat. The Oculus is a master of deception, convinced of the importance of knowledge. He has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts, using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. And detective, the detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as the people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from a direct approach. I think I might want to go here because the skills look skills questioning, psychology, logic. I'll be able to figure stuff out. I don't want to manipulate people. I don't need that. And the politics, I don't really need that. We're gonna do detective. We're gonna do detective. Oh, but I could do. Can I do all three? Okay. Notice no. I like that we got this little skill chart. Sometimes against people. I want that. Read people behavior. Read people behavior. I want that.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners.
I think I'm telling her too much right now.
Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily.
That's interesting to me.
I was actually
She
helped
might have a
case by my
twin.
mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance.
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Please
Not at
excuse me,
all.
madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Look at that smooth.
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Hill.
Sasha, that's you?
Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
The skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. To assess the skill required for the situation, you just need to have it. Okay.
I ask her a question. She answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills. Okay. Okay, okay.
Emily, please.
But I gotta see this. Okay, so I can go to each one. Immunity is logic. We don't know their stuff. We don't know this stuff. But
Excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going with this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
I'm Jack and she got a twin though. I can't say that was her in that vision. You obtain talents for carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. I hope you want to go that way, I ain't gonna lie.
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
How did y'all lose my mother? Where's
I have an
Lord
appointment
Mortimer?
with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please,
Okay.
rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
This skill gives you access to unique choices and of course for effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost is. Browse your skills by using the character tab in the menu.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly.
Hold on. That servant. Right there, who are you? That's Mom's, right? That's Mom's, that's me. Oh, here we go. So we can ask the servants anything and they gonna give us all the tea. Okay.
We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief.
Yep.
The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials
SDR.
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 We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your
Because
cooperation.
if the Duke saw with the handkerchief
When
in the
Sir would
street,
like
I
to
know
go
he
to
told
the
him.
manor, it will suffice to take the stone stairs there. Duty calls. Of course, Sir may take as much time as he requires.
You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this
I
wharf?
wanna check around here. Also, it's like a map too. The map updates. The only way out. I said the only way out. I said the only way out.
Wooden floorboard. Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
That's just a piece of broken wood, though. That don't really help my case. You locked.
I'll never get it open barehanded.
Oh, let's step back then. Let's step back now. Did I see? Oh no, that was just a flash. Let's go up them steps. Let's go up them steps. Take a trip up them steps.
There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother.
Well, I think we found out what we could find out.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time. This chest might be...
Warrior Jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5.
Oh, the Duchess Hill. Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
That's why I don't want to snoop around so much right now. Royal Jelly, okay. You hit 2 of them effort points on them.
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. A lantern. Nothing special. Let's see what's hidden inside. Ah, one of the letters is stamped with the seal of the Order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter Dauchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter.
Yeah, let's read it.
So,
Dear Samuel, my
oh, I hit this. Okay, put them 2. Okay.
As I
Effort
find
points is all the way on the
myself in
bottom.
such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richet.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets, always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here. Who is this Samuel?
Moms might be evil.
For crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy, Manuel Godoy. Why does that name sound so familiar? I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish,
Oh,
I'd
he's in
say.
politics.
But
He will come.
just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
I don't like how this guy got a whisper in his thoughts. Like, I think that's it. You was meant to find that letter. Now let's get up out of here.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Get a couple more clues.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Take the ball.
This might just come in handy.
Me taking that bar probably could open the door. Let's see if I could open the door. Yo, this time we going crazy. It's 25 minutes in already. Use the iron bar.
Clearly, I'm not much for manual labor. Let's see if I can get it open another way.
I could force it, let's see. A smoother way would be to pick that lock. But I'd rather force this baby right open.
There we are.
They shouldn't be mad I'm snooping. Not this time. Like, my mom just went lost. I gotta find her. Oh, with me. No, I forgot how to sing it, though.
I couldn't have hoped for better. This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
That was pretty useful. I know the vision is gonna pop up then.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Cannon powder. That was on the metal bar.
I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm himself.
Amber, you just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1.
Amber.
Alright, 4 amber things, and you get 1 effort. 1 jelly, you get 2 efforts. And I got 2 jellies. Oh, and I found another warrior jelly.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest. Somebody replaced it recently. It looks like it's fixed pretty solidly in place. It's going to be tough to rip it out of here.
This is my trusty bar right here. I'm using this bar for everything. Yup.
That does it.
I'm using this bar for everything. This joint just got me in 2 places. Forget the bag.
Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And
we gotta take
I
that.
can see, it's the same one as hers.
We gotta take
Crying
that.
out loud! What's happened to you, Mother?
There you go. There you go.
Let's look inside the...
Hold on, let me look at that. Let me look at that. A method about which to analyze individual based on their physical appearance, notably their facial. Oh, this is what we just picked. A scientific essay combining the most precise astronomic observations with advanced mathematical notions. Okay, they got a nice little couple perks. Alright.
Food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Examine the personal belongings.
Definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins.
Okay, that's mom's.
This
That's
bag
mom's
smells
right
of
there.
perfume.
That's my juice right there.
Some oils and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
Man, they left her powder puff. Nah, let me examine the rusty key.
Completely rusted.
Take the key.
No, it might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Oh, I probably could have opened the lock with that key if I looked here earlier. Examine the powder.
The bag is covered in black powder. And
Gotta be
judging by its
cannon powder.
consistency, it's the same type of powder that I found earlier. This just gets better and better.
Mama knew I was a detective. She should have already examined that. I don't need to examine the food in person.
Right, that's enough. I think I'd better leave her bag here. If she hid all this, it's because she thought she might need it later. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, it looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested, and she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me.
That's what I'm saying. I think we did some good investigation here, though, for our first go around. Had to smoke my cigarette, bro.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
I shouldn't have told the detective. He about to ask mad questions. It won't be a stream if we don't light a little tweed. If you watching this stream, right after this stream, I'm gonna stream some Hitman, so every time they get invested. Consult your journal frequently to check the immunities.
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
What can I do for you,
my
Your
cigarette.
Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope. But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance.
Listen, if it will help, you could always give it to me.
Compensation. While being as precise as possible, compensation has consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Okay.
Thank you, my son. I bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had
Thinking
told
about
me
it.
where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but...
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I expected nothing less from you.
That's two checks.
Discretion
That's two checks.
and secrecy
Let's
are
go.
both pillars of the organizations for which we work. You are the worthy son of Sarah.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see
Leave your
her.
envelope with the boy. You can trust me.
I hesitate.
Oh, you can
Until
trust
now,
me.
I've always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
If I find it, you can count on me. I want to pretend I don't want it.
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes. Absolutely.
I understand.
In truth,
They said
it
don't be
all
afraid
depends
to
on the
use
nature
that.
of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me.
You need
If
my
I give you the
dream.
letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother?
Oh man. Give a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. I got 3 blunders left. Okay,
I
no worries.
swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen,
The vampire.
I want to tell you a secret, Monsieur Lynch. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast.
You
Without your
whispering that
mother,
here?
hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. And
That's what's up, Ma. You doing your thing in these streets, Ma. You doing your
Be it only
thing.
for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure.
And this is an episode thing, so I'm gonna just do
Remember to
episode
tell
1.
Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your vengeance, so do not hesitate to look for them. You goddamn right I'm looking around. I done found 18 clues outside before I came up in here. That's a big door. I don't want to be fucking around with no big doors like that. Like, this is not my house.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Some of their names might be on the list I got. It might help me. Some of their names might be on the list I have. Can I meet
I
Charlie?
thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one
So
would
you
say.
broke.
I've been longing for
You
a
thought
warm
you was
fire
getting
for
money.
ages.
Since I set foot on the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away.
That's
Have you
George.
also just arrived?
That's
Late
George.
morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur,
That's
may I
George.
introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
George Washington, President of the United States.
Oh, yo, we in
Delighted at
the
last to
room
make
with the
your
prez, and I was
acquaintance.
talking shit about him being broke.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President.
I'm about to have all types of
Louis
tax
Moras
problems.
de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles.
Oh, he
Nice to
gangster.
meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
He down to
I
earth.
must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet.
Say that.
And you'll
George,
see,
I already
most
know
of the
about you
time
from the
there's only
history
the
books. I ain't
upper
trusting not one thing you
And
do.
I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
My
At
mother.
the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling you that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Oh, George Washington
Well, my friend,
is on some Tupac-ish right now. He all
why
paranoid.
we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Horn, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So,
I can't believe
if
I'm in a
I
room with
understand
George
correctly,
Washington.
Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason exactly?
Damn, George. She's
Lord
going
Mortimer
missing,
asked me to
man.
drop everything and come find my mother, who seems to have disappeared during her stay here. I took the first boat, and here I am.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Don't be, sir. It's
being
not
all
your fault.
nosy. Being all nosy.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
George.
Good Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff.
Yeah, he know what he talking about. Yeah, he know what he gonna. Well, whatever he gonna say after, he know what he talking about.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer.
These
He
people
can't be
look
present
old,
today, and he
even
sends
back in
his
their
deepest
day.
apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up?
They was like 40-something, 50-something when they was doing all this.
And now,
Say
my
nothing.
guests,
Say
a light
nothing.
meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're
I know
invited to
this
follow
is.
me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home. And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Nah, we gonna learn home when we need to learn home.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
I gotta worry about my mom's first.
Oui, thank you for staying. Just like...
Let me look at you. To be discovered, George Washington is founding father and first president of the United States of America. Okay, we know that. Washington shared his life between military and political success very early on. He was introduced by Sarah D. However you say her name, into the upper circles of an influential. See, they got me fucking up on the tube. Influential secret society from France, the Golden Order. He later took the helm of the American branch. Tired of politics, he wanted to retire to his property in Virginia, but that was without taking into account Lord Mortimer, who encouraged him to come out of retirement. On the advice of his friend, he ran for a second term and was successful. Invited by Mortimer to his island, Washington likes to attend such social gatherings incognito. Okay, so Lord Mortimer encouraged him to do his second run that he won. And I feel like it's on some Putin, Donald Trump-ish, where Washington owes Mortimer something. And that's why he's still attending these social gatherings. That's how I'm feeling. So...
When I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing.
Home. I didn't look at home. Sir Gregory Home, Baron of Nottingham, is a very influential British aristocrat. Confirmed royalist Sir Gregory Home spent his career extending the influence of the United Kingdom around the world. He's from the UK, y'all. He's from the UK, from the Florence and East India Company to the Spanish trading post in America. He stamped his homework on key decisions made by the world's preeminent economic power. In England, he contributed to the reduction of the national debt, and being very attached to family values, he invested time in the working class, creating charity schools in order to offer a decent education to the future links in the next industrial revolution. A network builder, Home always finds pleasure in attending the social gatherings of his old friend, Lord Mortimer. So what I know about the people that ran the Industrial Revolution, they only was focused and cared about money and greed, and not really about the well-being of the people working in the Industrial Revolution. So me knowing that, and knowing that he molds their heads from kids to become workers in this Industrial Revolution, I already know where his mind at. See, this is why I was good in history, and this is why you needed it. This is why you need to pay attention to history, because you play games like this. If you wanna not do your, I'm gonna take a hold on. Oh, hold on. I just got a text. Oh yeah, I just put one of my friends on to 60 Days In. He said thanks for the recommendation. Anytime. Okay, I'm back. But this is why you got to pay attention in history, because if I didn't know what the Industrial Revolution was, when I read this, it would have made no sense. So, he owes Mortimer. He's just a friend of Mortimer, but he's got his own wealth, his own power.
I know your mother well.
He's just as dangerous.
Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
And President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well.
Yeah,
Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
Oh, I'm asking everything. I'm gonna pop one of these, get them two. Tell me more about this Mortimer. What the...
And you, Emily, what do you think of my mother?
I only know her through the Order. The one time we met, we only exchanged a few words in a corridor of Parliament.
And was the exchange courteous or impassioned?
I'm not sure if I understand.
Was there any reason for her to be angry with you?
Under other circumstances, I would slap your face for even asking. But I'll put your lack of tact down to her disappearance. Know that your mother is a woman I would love to work with. Her reputation is entirely deserved. Mr. Washington will be able to tell you more.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
Where did you first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance, and I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a statue as much as Lafayette does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming.
They did say a lot of
no
women
doubt
fought in that
Mother
fight.
has many
That's
secrets that are still
unspoken of. Well,
Right.
unsung is how they would
Would it
say
be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Hell
Not
no.
at all.
I'm asking him everything.
Good,
I
but
know
I
he's gonna
can't
die.
promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
They asked when I said, what did you talk about? Mysteries that surround us.
When she came to the U.S., did you exchange ideas about the Golden Order?
Exactly. What's more, she was essential in helping set up the American branch of the Order. I would never have become its leader without her help.
She brought the idea to him.
And to achieve our democratic ideals, we need to count on discrete powers such as our organization.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Hole, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to us.
As for me, Lord Mortimer asked me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us. In any case, no one has yet mentioned associating the Order.
We haven't found many clues yet.
Show the book. Show the book. Show the book.
I did find a book that belongs to my mother.
What was that? I get one skill in all these. Where's that? Okay, well, do I got any points? No. So you get the skills like that. You just able to choose one of that to get. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
Yes.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
I hope not, George, because I will snuff you, even though you president. If something happens to Mama, I gotta do it. Yeah. Oh. Who Mama is that?
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent.
Is that a
You
racist
seem to
joke?
be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
He don't like the flash, he's just all about the
Young
work.
lady with you.
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President. She would have liked to have stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Miss Adams is here to rest. You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she
Why
is
you
not
acting
here
like you
for
ain't
the
no
same
sister?
reasons as yourselves. Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence.
What that mean? What that mean? Hold on.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted.
Or he just don't care.
The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
I don't got nothing to ask the servant right now. Oh, I'm liking this game. That's only episode 1. This is gonna be crazy. Character reveal, Elizabeth Adams. We don't even know how she looks. Oh, that was her. Daughter of John Adams, Vice President of the United States. So, why was he... I mean, he did something we were supposed to do. He was the president. Elizabeth was rejected by her parents at birth and was declared stillborn, brought up in isolation. She grew up a young woman with bipolar disorder. About her terrible fits of anxiety, her deepest secrets were slowly gnawing their way at her from inside. Despite numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. As a friend of Sir Gregory Home and of Lord Mortimer, John Adams decided to send his daughter to Lord Manning's manor in the hope that he could help her. With little hope, Elizabeth has now been at the manor for a short while. So he said, could you just take care of my daughter? I don't want her. She's going to be mentally unstable.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Of course I gotta be at the end. I never gotta run from a killer.
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning.
You can sleep me right now.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room? Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Why my joint gotta be down the whole hallway? Hold on. Collect the coins. What the collect the coins do? Those coins in Lord Manning's manor.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Manuel Godoy is gonna be here. I don't know if you wanna go in his room. Yeah, we still trying to find out who Manuel is. Trying to make sure I ain't leaving nothing. Why did I drink this far? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all where I feel like I messed up.
That's me.
Okay, that's me. I feel like I messed up showing my room. Well, I'm not showing the room, showing the book.
Monsignor, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Let's get to our room. I ain't trying to be too suspicious.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
I'll leave the letter closed.
I can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother. Wow! Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway. Saint Jerome the Angel. Yet again, our political undertook Saturn devouring his son.
I would really get...
Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
I would... What you call it?
Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy. Before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for the conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
The original is a copy. This dude got money.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Let's go in that little patio. I don't want to go to sleep. Can't force me to go to sleep. Grown man. Gives you this focus state. The next skill used will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Am I gonna see a light?
Chinese coin.
They got 2 coins. The bedroom. Bedroom. Duchess. Duchess. Look at this nigga. Look how you go to bed. Oh my god. Those was basketball shorts back then, y'all. Those was the basketball shorts back then. Failed. I went up to the manor. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I don't think we got any failed. I could have joined Sarah home in a small saloon. I could have made an unexpected encounter. I'm actually kind of happy I didn't make an unexpected encounter though. That one was a perfect go. So that's episode 1, y'all. I think I'm gonna do 1 and 2. Well, fuck it, we're gonna do 1 and 2 this one stream. Oh, and each one you get your okay. Allowing your knowledge to miss a coat and boom, we could 2 on him, right? Yeah, 2 on him. Notice anything strange in someone's behavior or appearance. Hold on. You low-key want to do that too. Alright, we're gonna validate that. As you choose what to read during the adventure, each manuscript you read confers a second skill point at the end of the quest. I want the skill point in science. Matter of fact, let's get the skill point in psychology. Because the more we can get into their heads, the more they can work for us instead of us working for them. Alright, then we gotta pay attention to this vision. I gotta light my blunt though. Alright, chest.
Your turn?
The servants seen I'm playing chess.
The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durocher's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late. And we have much to discuss.
Oh, I know what that is. That's Hugby.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this.
You ain't have to be such a baby about it. He purposely put me in here. That's Napoleon. That wasn't even... In his early youth, Napoleon was uprooted from his native Corsica, and thus he bore a grudge against the aristocrat. Hold on. So he got a grudge against who was? He has a grudge against. It's not Holmes. Who was that? That was an aristocrat. Somebody here is an aristocrat. Somebody's here is an aristocrat. Think is no. I'm an aristocrat. Young Parisian aristocrat. But there's another one. My mom, she's a French. Okay. And Napoleon got a grudge against aristocrats. He said he joined the French army with the firm intention of making a name for himself and of making history by proving his true worth. Search for the back end of any. That is how they write Napoleon. I wonder if Napoleon really did have like way more value than they write him to be. So they really like, we could get deep if we want to think like that in this game. We could get deep. I could have put some real clothes on. Well, I'm still in the dream.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank
I ain't
you.
gonna remember that.
And to you too, sir.
I was gonna come to your room. We best friends, yo. Me and George is best friends, yo. Wipe your nose, wipe your nose, wipe your nose. Wipe your nose, playboy. Not with the sleeve. Come on, let's be a gentleman. This is the president knocking, and you know it. Let's be a gentleman.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but
Damn, it's more I could have looked around. Damn, it's more I could have looked
Excuse me.
around.
Am I bothering you?
I was sleeping.
I gotta play it off.
I need your help.
What's going on?
Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced her to us.
Yes. Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Count on me, sir.
George.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
I'll kill her if I have to. Hold on. Let we go to the journal. I mean the inventory. Could have sworn we picked something else up. I guess not.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
How do I get to
Louis,
the small salon?
you're straying from your objective.
Oh, I didn't know it was this way. You got some speed to him. Here we go. Oh, look at this dude snooping. Everybody's snooping. I ain't even gonna mess with you. It said join Adam in a small saloon downstairs.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter, Your Eminence?
I believe that Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in this small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his scroll, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Hold on. Hold on. You're not finna just tell me that. I gotta check your background. Nathan Cardinal and Victor. A distinguished speaker, Giuseppe Paggi worked throughout his career to serve the principles of the Roman Catholic Church. A man of science and amateur philosopher, he quickly caught the ear of the Pope, who discreetly named him Cardinal Imperator. He was thus able to use his relationship of trust to help succeed in his difficult mission of guiding the faithful. Invited by Sir Home, Paggi is delighted to meet his old friend Mortimer in order to represent the interests of the Holy See. Why should I be the one to go?
Weren't you about to enter the room, Your Eminence?
Oh, no. I was just passing by.
But since I do happen to be here, shall we go in together now?
I'd rather go and find help. It's safer.
Let's see. It's always the same ones who get dumped in it.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Alright. He's a scaredy cat.
Who do you think you are?
This is not Napoleon.
Give me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell's going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who
I don't know how to approach this.
I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing, yes, Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it.
I hear you.
You filthy whore!
I apologize. Have mercy. Please have mercy. No!
I apologize. Nah. Mercy, have mercy.
Dude, if I got the chance to kill him, I'm gonna kill him.
Look, you dumbass! Are you deaf? She said she was sorry.
Call me that again.
Leave her alone.
Are you looking for a slap, Sonny?
Avoid the conflict.
That's what I thought. Now get out! I have to deal with this dirty slut.
That brought a little more time in that conversation alone. She might be a fake one though, using her name. You might be fake. Jacques, you got a little situation with him. One of the fathers of the Revolutionary Tribunal of Paris. During the terror, he quickly became one of the most worrying figures in all of Paris. He distinguished himself by taking part in the siege of the Bastille and the capture of Louis XVI, the current king of France. He was involved in the creation of the Revolutionary Tribunal. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm slow. Is he a man of law or torturer? Nobody dare say this judge of the people has overseen many trials that sent opponents and traitors of the revolution to the guillotine. Peru interrupts his revolutionary activities when Lord Mortimer, his patron, invites him to join the latter's social gatherings. Okay, this dude is he's a torturer, so he don't have no...
Well, did you get time to search the room?
Yes, I found out many things.
Good.
Did Elizabeth give you any trouble?
Elizabeth? No.
Well, you could have mentioned she was with a raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was with a Frenchman. He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was going to kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search her room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me, did you find any information?
Oh, yes. What I found is likely to upset you.
What do you mean by that?
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
That's the real one. I thought she was a fake one.
I found her medical file. It appears that for many years, your mother was her personal doctor. From what I read, she behaved more like a butcher than a doctor.
What are you talking about? I'm not a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He appealed to your mother to save her, but the treatment she inflicted on the poor child... My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
No.
My mother would never do something like that.
But she did. And with the blessing of the Order.
No, she wouldn't go that far. Prove it. Show me that file.
I left it in her room so as not to arouse suspicion.
My mother's not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well. But the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
If the Order told her to do it, she gotta do it.
I need some time alone.
I have seen some horrors in my time. But if what is written in these damn documents is true, be brave, my boy.
He just dropped a bomb on me, y'all. He just dropped a real bomb on me. Alright, just sit down and think for a second. He just dropped a real bomb on me. Then they saying go to bed, like he ain't just tell me something like that. Like, oh, I gotta go down elixir. Any negative alterations I can switch. Okay. And they telling me to go to bed. Can I check on Shorty? Oh man. Oh man. He just dropped a bomb on me, baby. He dropped a bomb on me. Okay, read this way.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
She got me turning me on.
C'est Jacques Perru.
Jacques Perru.
Monsieur Napoléon Bonaparte.
Napoleon. Where's my room? Okay, we down this way. We down this way. Yo, he just dropped a bomb on me. He said my mother was torturing kids.
Your
And
Eminence,
this
what
dude
are
is
you
in
doing
front of
here?
my door. I'm trying to go to
I was
sleep.
worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Could have been worse. Let's say that Miss Adams will remember it for a couple of days.
What? Did you not intervene?
I
Of course
did.
not. What did you want me to do? That thug could have snapped me in half in 2 seconds.
So, you prefer to let that fragile young lady take a beating rather than risk getting slapped around a bit yourself? Mr. Derice, your mother would not have been proud.
You didn't even go
Listen,
in there. You
next
can't
time
talk
it
to me
happens,
like that.
Join me instead of hiding behind the door.
Exactly.
You're gonna talk big, back it up.
Exactly. You ain't
should
do
be
nothing.
ashamed. I will pray for your soul, my son.
And pray for your
My
own.
son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important.
Then you want me to do some
you still
bullshit
have
for you?
my letter on you? The one I gave you in the home?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Oh yeah, you lucky I ain't open it when I went in my room. You lucky.
Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you.
I knew you was gonna ask
Give
for
me
that
1
shit
second,
back.
please.
I knew you was gonna ask for that shit back.
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
I don't know about this guy. I feel like he's using his religion just to control the narrative. That's how I'm feeling.
Exhausted. Better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. Mother stayed here right before me. You never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
We ain't use no effort points either. Oh, that's why the picture of... I don't care about Calvin before Peru. I live to see another day and show to see. I could have found out more about the men in my vision. I could have found out more about plans involving myself. I could have had a remarkable encounter. The remarkable encounter was me getting my ass whooped in that room by that dude. I already know that. But when I found Lady Adams. Okay, I prevented Lady Adams from returning. I heard Mr. Washington, and I showed P. I get his letter sealed. That's good. That's good right there. Oh, this is still episode 1. I'm starving, y'all, so I'm gonna have to go get some food. I'll be right back. Quick intermission, quick stream intermission. Go get your food, your drink, do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna come back right where we left off. So the stream will resume like